Tomorrow is Peace Day, and nobody is as excited for the big celebration as I am. I am! Not scientifically possible!
From days of long ago, created by the cosmic legends of the universe, there stands one man, one great man, a man dedicated to preserving all that is good in pop culture, loved by few, hated by many. Alone in his fortress of awesomeness, he battles fearlessly against the wolves, the evil, the unjust. To right that which is wrong, to stand for justice, to serve all mankind. He is the one, the only, the comic Relief Crusader.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's Friday. It's a Frantic Friday as it usually is, and great to see you all here, everybody. Wow. It's the end of the week. It's time to relax. It's time to wind down from a from a hectic yesterday. Oh boy. Man, I almost envy you guys down in the States right now because things seem to be getting even more nuts down there as opposed to up here in Canada. Wow. So I'm glad that we're all going down together in this fiery dumpster fire of life. How's it going, guys? Nice to see you all. I want to say hi to everybody that's dropping right now. So we got Lord Thoft. Hey, Lord Thoft, how's it going, man? And everybody's favorite Ursa, Snortapoopas Cuber, that's also here in the house. And we also got Sci-Fi Mombi. Hey, Sci-Fi Mombi, nice to see you here. Great that you can show up. And on the Rebels and on the YouTubes, we got the illustrious Wrench, Vince Womack. How's it going, dude? Nice to see you, man. And we got everybody's favorite Lucky Penny that's in the chat. We got Penny, the Lucky Penny. How's it going, Penny? Nice to see you. And we got Rocco the Brave. Hello there. Hello to you, my man. Nice to see you, dude. And Vince, yeah, and congratulations on giving over the 1,250 mark on your campaign. Yeah, thanks, Vince. Wow, like everybody pulled through and pitched in and everything. And yeah, man, it was touch and go, but you know, I want to thank everybody out there that helped us keep this shop going for another month. You know, it really means a lot to me, and you know, and thank you, Chad. I really appreciate it all for all the help that happened, and you guys are the winners. It's nice to know that there are still decent people out there, you know, willing to help out anybody else in need. So I really appreciate it. And we got Wendy Trauma Wire, who is not Wendy Trauma Wire. It's Vanessa, the RN, topping for Wendy, because I guess Wendy's in the middle of something. Dr. Jimmy and Wendy are in surgery. CRNA, Trent, and Surgical Tech, Margaret, are listening as well. Well, hey, Trauma Team. Nice to see you. Hope we can provide some entertainment while you're cutting and slicing and dicing and sewing up and all that kind of jazz. So great that you guys are listening in again. Let's see who else we got. We got Daniel Berry, Sports Highlights. Hey, nice to see you. I heard the Celtics are doing pretty good. So according to a friend of mine. So nice to see you here. Great that you're here. you know what? Normally I don't get sports guys in here, but that's okay. That's cool. So all is allowed in the mirth and merriment that is in the channel. So there you go. Let's see. And we also got Dark Helmet. That's also here. And Christian Delorme. Bonjour to you, Christian Delorme. And yes, we're doomed, Canada and the US. Well, it's almost looking that way. So, and by the way, he wants you to know that you all are wieners. I choose to be an Oscar Mayer wiener because that's the one I truly want to be. So, howdy everybody. Nice to be here. Nice that you can all be here as well for some more laughs and merriment. That is Frantic Fridays on this channel, on the Comic Relief Crusader channel. And yeah, let's welcome everybody, shall we?
If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits?
Appion, how's it going, my friend?
First. Who's on first? Appion's on first. Coleslaw is ready.
Yeah.
Coleslaw is ready.
Break out the coleslaw. Yeah.
2 hours of playtime.
The num-nums are tickling my tum-tum. Yeah. How's it going, man?
Oh, it's going good. It's a good Friday. I'm feeling good. I'm ready to relax, have some fun, and chill and see some stupid news and talk about some other things. Let's go.
Yeah. We got that in spades. And we got the Geeky Classic centrist leftist, Tom.
Hi, everybody. Avion, Mike, everybody. I hope you're all well. And everybody out there. And yes, I am what is it? A baseball Frank. What are the ones they have in the big baseball arenas? That's the kind of hot dog I'd want to be.
Ooh,
a Nathan's.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever they are. Yeah.
Dodger dog.
Supposedly tasty as anything. So yay. And
Mm.
isn't it odd? I keep on thinking when you have Wendy and all the team working on there, it feels like a horror film listening to us. You know what I mean? Sitting there just
It does.
just like, dude, I want the music to play. And it's like,
That's right. Especially when we're talking about wieners.
exactly.
Wiener. The South Park Game of Thrones song. Wiener.
Oh, yeah.
One wiener on top of another wiener. Wiener.
Who else we got jumping on? We got John Peterson. Hello to you, dude. And nice to see you, man. And we got everybody's amazing Spidey Canadian Spider-Man. Hey, I just got an ad on your channel. 2 even. Really? I got ads. I even got 2 ads. Wow. Damn those ads. Well, apparently, you know what? Hey, just gonna let you know. Okay, for anybody, for any of you guys that are thinking about starting a YouTube channel, apparently, if people let the ads play, then you get paid. If you cut out during the ads, then you don't.
No, I knew that.
Really?
Just to let you know.
If you skip
Yeah,
ads, they don't
really.
get payments? Huh.
Yeah, apparently, if
Mm.
people skip the ads, then YouTube doesn't pay you. So if you let the ads play through, as annoying as they are,
I
then
always
you get
skip
paid.
ads. Oops.
I know, I do too, right?
I didn't know I was taking people's money away.
I know, and I was thinking, oh, you know what? They're so annoying, but I don't want to play them. But if it's somebody I like, it's like, oh, then they're not getting paid. So,
Right.
and then I feel slightly guilty. So
It depends on how long your video is too. Like if you have a quick 2-minute thing, you're not going to need ads. But if it's over 5 to 10 minutes, and that's where ads are going to start playing.
I know, right?
Yeah,
That's kind of the fun part. Let's see, Rock of the Brave. Can you imagine all those people under the knife asleep subconsciously? They want to listen to you, and when they wake up, they subscribe. Thank you, Wendy Trauma Warrior, for all the subs. Oh yes, I would love for that to happen. Can you imagine that? That'd be
all the
so
subs on
sweet.
this slab.
That's how we indoctrinate our subs. They have to listen to us first, and then
Exactly.
we can just
We're
start
not
to
showing you up until you subscribe.
Oh my god. To which Wendy or Wendy Surrogate says, yeah, she accepts Metabear.
I just
Okay.
imagine
Oh,
that scene from Clockwork Orange where the guy's in the chair with his eyes and he's like, no, no.
Oh
When people listen to my channel.
Must listen to
No.
Need somebody to get paid. Damn it.
Can you believe they're actually making a part 2 to that film finally?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's supposed to be
Which
the
one?
Sons, and
Oh.
The originals are going to be in it, but their son's going to be like the one doing it. Supposedly they're going to make a part 2.
And that's a Stanley Kubrick
Oh.
movie too, isn't it?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's a lot
Oh,
to live
wow.
up to. Whoever's going to try to do
Oh.
that.
Oh yeah, man.
Plus the
man.
ultra violent these days. How's that going to fly?
Well, everybody's desensitized to it, so that's okay.
Well,
You know?
do you know the messed up part? Have you ever read the book? The book's even more gruesome than the actual original film.
It is, yeah.
Oh yeah, there's things that weren't in the
Canadian Spider-Man says, I let them play. Apparently, you have to let them play 2/3 of the way through to get the money for the ad. Oh, okay.
I learned
Good to
those
know
when
that, then.
I have, was it 8 years doing YouTube with other stuff, weird stuff, and yeah, I learned that through other people that were teaching me. And yeah, you have to, if you watch it most percentage, you'll get the money for it, or give the money to whoever
Ooh.
you're watching it for.
Damn, John. I had a colonoscopy a week ago, woke up mid-process, scared the hell out of the
Yikes.
tech and the doc. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
That's
Damn.
so good.
Oh, and Wendy yells, CRC, our plan has been found out. Plan B, activate Plan B. No. Keep Plan A. It works.
Yes, it's working.
Yes. That way I don't have to pay people to sub to me.
No, yeah, I've heard a lot about that recently. Do people actually pay for subs? Is that true?
Apparently so.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
just wondering with this. Like, what the?
Yeah. I don't know. They probably find some. Apparently, there's a lot of East. You know what? Here's the weird thing, because this goes on Rumble too. Like, because obviously, I got the Rumble channel that's going on as well, right? And if you want more freedom of speech in case something like this happens on YouTube, then there's always the Rumble channel, which I can share link right now if you want. So, but the thing is, the weird thing is that on Rumble, I get these stupid people that constantly are like hammering my videos, and they're like all the time, if you want more subs or you want more views, then check me out on it's always Telegram all the time. It's always Telegram. And check me out on Telegram and we'll talk. It's like, dude, I don't want to give you money. I have a hard time just saving money in this current climate. Like, do I really need to give you money? I'd rather just do it organically and just let people come, instead of paying you money and you may or may not do a good job. Like, screw that. God.
Yeah, I get that on Instagram and other places too. Like, come join us. Like, no, I appreciate it, but no. Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, we've seen it firsthand last week and admitted it. Yeah, that's right. So so anyway, see, now we're like 13 minutes in. Man, it just seems like the time flies all the time. So for any of you guys like the sports guy that just joined in, we got a segment that we love to call at the beginning of the show Stupid News. So here we go. Okay, well, this time in Stupid News, what do we got today? There's always like a lot of fun stuff going on in Stupid News. So this should be absolutely no different than anything else. This year by Yahoo News. Is it wrong to have a romantic type based on race? Yes. It's a form of racism we rarely speak about. So, yeah, God. I just saw this on Yahoo News. And I'm like, so what? Dating or just having a romantic proclivity towards just anyone? It's God, everything. They try to make everything about race, and it is so stupid. I'm attracted to whoever I choose to be attracted to. And if my wife's listening, that just happens to be you. So lucky girl, you. I don't even know how to address this. Fall in love with whoever you fall in love with. It doesn't even matter what race it is. But you know what? Just because I just happen to pick a white woman that I happen to marry and is married to for like carry the one 23 years. I actually have to do the math on. It's like, oh, all of a sudden I'm now a racist. So I guess I have to divorce my wife just to prove I'm not racist at this point.
You're not allowed to have preferences.
No, apparently not.
Preferences are wrong.
Like body types,
Yeah.
like No, we all have preferences. Like, get used to it. And nothing.
Because how is preference associated with hating a race too? Like, just because I don't want to end up with that race or something like that. I guess that's racist. I don't know.
Stupid. It's stupid. Stupid.
You know what? It is. You know what the next thing is going to be, right? If you don't marry, let's say, I don't know, like say somebody over 300 pounds or something like that, then you must be fat phobic. Or if you don't, yeah, okay.
Better yet, they're 300 pounds, black, trans, and disabled. You have to marry somebody like that. Wow, nobody's getting married.
Exactly. That's what I was going to. Yep. Yeah. If I don't marry some transgender, transabled, transracial, what other kind of trans can I add in there? Transmental, maybe that'll be a new thing on top of that too. You know, like slightly nuts, you know, a bit on the unbuttered side of the toast kind of thing.
Oh, they deny that because they don't want to believe that mental health is part of it, which is actually a big part of it. And actual trans people will admit, yes, it's gender dysphoria, it's mental health.
You gotta, I'm doing my part, like the Starship Troopers meme. I'm doing my part. Are you helping your humanity continue? You gotta do your part. Sleep with who we tell you to sleep.
Does that
with.
mean in the end?
Marry who we tell you to marry. Yeah.
I'm gonna take out a very big insurance policy.
Would you like to know more?
Be with who you feel connected to. That's what matters. If you feel connected, you make each other laugh, and you care about each other. That's all that fucking matters.
No,
skin
you
color.
look at their skin color first, and then you know, can I be with this person? Then everything else is secondary. Apparently,
that's right.
You have to pass the first.
Okay, then. Women need to, shut the hell up about height and income, that ableism and trans financials. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm with Vince 100% on that. I'm only 5'6", but yet I'm not good enough for most women that need to be 6 foot and over. I'm like, I'm a good guy. I'm sure I'm poor. I'm a starving artist. I'll be here someday.
Yeah, they're being trans financial. That's what they are.
Yeah.
If you don't like me for who I am instead of how much I got in my bank account, you're trans financial. Snorter Poopus. Yeah, no, it's not. In fact, I refuse to date humans, but that's based more on species. Yeah, that's true. So,
and by the way, just to prove the theory that just because you think you're this, like you're trans and you think it doesn't mean it's real, because I think I'm a billionaire, but I'm poor still. So,
there you go. Yeah, you identify as that. So, John Peterson, types are types. We all have one we prefer. That's right.
Yes.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No.
You know,
they're trying to make you believe that is. I don't think what I'm getting. If you have a type or preference, you're doing wrong thing.
That's right. Yeah. Shame on you, all of you, for doing that. So, oh my God, like.
I feel like this is also aimed directly at white people. White people, by the way, like not another race. I wouldn't say that to like black person. Like, oh yeah, you have to date outside your race or something. Like, no.
And notice who they have pictures.
Yeah, it's funny. I know, right? It's funny how they picked a white blonde woman in this picture. Boy,
yeah. What is Sydney Sweeney, anyways? Like, what is her? She mixed or something? Like,
I don't know.
I do wonder.
I have the faintest idea. I don't know. To me, she's just
modern day.
Is she white? That's all I'm wondering. Is she a white woman, or is she like a mix of different things? Or because most of us are, like nobody seems to be like purely one thing.
I'm gonna go on a limb, and I'm gonna say she's human. There we go. But apparently, that's not good enough. So. And then this next, apparently from Fox News, in Michigan. So if you happen to live in Michigan, people, remember this. Apparently in Michigan, the House passes a bill that could make using the wrong pronouns a felony, finable up to $10,000. So under the new bill, intimidating an individual in regards to their gender identity can result in prison time or a $10,000 fine. So there we go. And hail, Radioactive. Nice to see you, man. Great that you're here. It's just in the nick of time. So we're making speech criminalizable.
Well, they're doing that.
That's even
doesn't
a
that happen
word?
here in Canada already? Didn't that happen in Canada already? That if you
Yeah, it happens in Canada already.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess
There's
Michigan
censorship.
just
See,
has
it's leaking to the
point that
States.
they're- Yep, that's right. We apologize. So, yeah. So I mean, hey, what if you don't know a person's pronouns? What if they just make it up on the fly? Tom, what if you didn't tell me that your preferred pronouns were and and I just mispronounced you, pronouned you. And yeah, then technically, if we lived in Michigan, yeah, I would be going to jail or fined up to $10,000. So,
damn you, my pronouns are bing bong, bing bong. Ooh.
Oh crap! Well, there we
You're
go.
fine.
There.
He got rid of himself.
Anyway, yeah.
Yeah, he's like, I'm out of here. I can't take this anymore. You were.
That's right. You guys take over the show.
I wash my hands of this foolishness.
Wait.
Yeah. Really, then they should have a tattoo with their BS on their foreheads. Yeah, there's a solvable solution right there.
This is the BS that Jordan Peterson was against. Like that's why, and people don't realize Jordan Peterson is not a hateful person. Do you know he had trans students in his class that he would refer to the pronouns because they didn't force it on him, and he's a respectful human being, but he doesn't want to be forced to say his speech, and that's why he became who he became, because he's against forcing speech. He believes in freedom of speech, and this just irks me because this is happening more and more in our world. In Canada, we deal with it, but it's now leaching its way to the States, and just North America is getting bad. And Peterson and many other people are trying to fight out against this. So
it is, and it's sort of poopus, and they wonder why so many people will move from Michigan. Exactly, precisely. Then again, you could run a pretty good racket there, if you find some, I don't know, blue-haired feminazi or something like that, and, get them to, quote unquote, misgender you. And it's like, okay, I got a solution for this. I don't have to, wanted to take it to court, but, if you pay me $5,000 instead of paying the $10,000 fee or prison time, then I'll let it go. And then there you go. You're like maybe $5,000 richer. So if Canada ever takes over the world, we'll all be free. Johnson's like, it's sorry. Yes, no compelled speech, he says. My God. Canadians. I know. Me too. Canadian Spider-Man, yeah, good. I hope they push it further and harder. It'll end in backlash. Yeah, that's true, right? Exactly. It's gonna have to. So I think turtles.
On a side note, before we continue on, you heard the WEF. We're connected with that with Canada and Trudeau. Blah blah blah. Do you know Jordan Peterson's starting a thing against the WEF? He's starting a group of thing that's going to fight against that, and then there's tyranny. He wants to. Him and a bunch of other elitists are like, they want a good world. They want people to thrive. So stay tuned for that. The world's fighting against this BS.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much it for stupid news today. So all the stupid that is on this channel, which reflects pretty much this channel as it is anyway. So there you go. Thank you for everybody on X and on Rumble and on YouTube for watching. And because where else are you going to get news like this? Nowhere else, I don't think. So there you go. So, okay. On to the article. That is Masters of the Universe.
Oh no.
Yes, because we talked about this a couple of weeks ago about this new He-Man movie coming out. Okay.
Well,
I know. I'm sorry. But this from Cosmic News. So Masters of the Universe, Nicholas Galitsny, whatever. Nicholas cast as He-Man. So this guy This 29-year-old is known for playing Prince roles in various rom-coms. And oh wow, yay. So, now, first reaction, people.
I seen it. I was like, hey, they're going to be shot steroids down his throat. Like,
does this look like, oh my God, does this look like Prince Adam or He-Man even in the slightest?
His neck is as big as He-Man's arms. Like, what
I thought he was going to be like the kid before he transforms.
Oh God, I know, right?
The prince.
Jeez.
Oh, no.
he's bigger than that. Like,
Don't say it's going to be She-Man and the Mistresses of the Universe. Oh my God. Well, remember last time, okay, the plot for the movie is that basically Prince Adam was going to be, you know, a la Superman, a la Jor-El, or sorry, not Jor-El, Kal-El, you know, being shut off into space in a little spaceship where he's found on Earth and raised on Earth, and then goes back, you know, finds the sword of power, or whatever they're going to call it at this point, and then gets whisked off to Eternia to, I'm guessing, defeat Skeletor.
They don't want a man to have something with power in its name. I don't think that's.
yeah.
So that was the plot line, if you guys remember from a few weeks ago. So yeah. Yeah, just yeah. So Snorter Poopus, I thought they were going to reimagine the character as her woman. Well, then that would have been She-Ra, I'm guessing. But you know, at this point, does it really matter? So
yeah, didn't Kevin Smith already do that?
Yeah, exactly. Pretty much. I still haven't watched the third iteration of that god awful cartoon. Adam, maybe. He-Man, no. Maybe go with the 2002 version. Yeah, exactly, right? And yeah, I still hate that script. Yeah, exactly. Precisely. John, yeah, Superman and King Arthur have a baby. Yeah, apparently so. So, you know, in this world. So this guy looks like he's
boy.
Prince Adam.
He-Boy and the Masters of the Universe. He-Boy.
Oh my God.
He's not quite He-Man yet. Give him a few years. He-Boy.
I have the soother. Oh my God.
He-Man's going through puberty. What an adventure.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. The God. The last frontier. Yeah, going through puberty. Oh my God. Unbelievable.
Coming of age tale.
It is. So Amazon and MGM and Mattel. Oh God, Mattel, you had a winner with Barbie, pretty much. You know, now you're doing this. Have found their He-Man for the live-action Masters of the Universe movie in development, and it's Nicholas. I'm not even going to attempt. Giltazine. I guess, you know, if you take Guilt and Magazine. Yeah, he's the poster boy then, I guess, for Soy Boys there. So okay, now we know how to pronounce it, I guess. Yeah. So the 29-year-old actor will play both Prince Adam and He-Man. Oh, he's doing both. Oh, this is going to be so awesome. He is known for the Prime Video.
Bunch of movies we've never seen.
Exactly. The Prime Video rom-coms like The Idea of You and Red, White, and Royal Blue. Giltazine also starred in Mary and George, Purple Hearts, Chambers, and as Prince Robert in the 2021 Cinderella remake, where he showcases vocal talent as he's also a singer. Oh boy.
Does He-Man sing?
What?
He-Man sings?
Well, technically, a version online does.
I suppose. Oh yeah,
he sings the Skeletor. Yeah. I'm bad to the bone. I'm bad.
Does he sing that song? Oh my God. John Castilla Mulvaney's Tila.
Oh, you might give them ideas. They might
Oh,
just
I
do that.
might give them ideas. Oh my God, can you imagine if that happens? But
We
it'll
might start
probably
seeing Dylan pop up in movies. Yeah.
I know, right? Yeah. Vince, there are lots of better fan scripts out there. Just borrow one of them. Exactly, right? Oh my God. This is just unbelievable.
Gotta be careful with Dylan Mulvaney. You don't want to lose 10 grand.
Yeah, exactly. Or 10 million.
I shared you the He-Man thing in your X thing there. If anybody wants, if you're allowed to play that, that's the class. See, He-Man did sing, and it was awesome.
Oh, yeah.
See, they're gonna have him sing, and they're gonna have him sing. Then I can feel it. I can feel it.
I know, right? It's like right there, right on the cusp. It's like, okay, let's use this guy's talent to the fullest extent that we can possibly do that.
Sweeney Todd with He-Man. They're gonna sing all the scenes, and I'm going to fight Skeletor at Castle Grayskull.
Oh, and I just got a message. And I just got a message from Pop Culture Republic. Yeah, got my internet back. Won't be free today. It's like, okay, Pop Culture Republic, if you're in the chat or you're gonna be watching this on the rewind, then yeah, man, hey, not a problem. Just get it all sorted out. And Tom, I wish I could play that song. I really do.
You know what I'm talking about.
See you next Tuesday. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, exactly.
I'm not calling you the C word. I legitimately see you next Tuesday.
God.
The one time in life where that actually can work as a phrase.
Yes, exactly, precisely. Oh my God.
We found it.
This is like so unbelievable. Okay, so we got something. Okay, what's going on here with this Instagram? Let's see if we can find out. Okay, yeah, so it's just basically telling the same thing. That Nicholas Galitzis to play He-Man in long-delayed Masters of the Universe movie. It's like, oh God, do I even care at this point, really? So, by the power of Grayskull, I have the power. Posted Guillotine on Instagram. No, you don't. I'm sorry, you poor sad little boy, you. I'm so beyond proud to announce that I will be playing Adam, Prince of Eternia, in Masters of the Universe. See, here's the thing. They don't even say He-Man Masters of the Universe. Just see, they're taking it from Kevin Smith there. Just Masters of the Universe, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was the very important thing. If nobody really caught on to that. When Kevin Smith put out that friggin' Netflix abomination, and I'm going to say it's an abomination because it actually was, because it was all about Tila, basically. It was never He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. It was just Masters of the Universe, right? Because you have to take He-Man out of it, and you had to make it all about Tila. And then and what was it in the second season or something like that, where I don't know, Adam goes into Dreamland or the afterlife or whatever the heck it was, and they race swapped and retconned even the first He-Man out of that, and that was just a mess. He goes on. It has been a dream for so long to play someone of his heart, humor, and heroism. I cannot wait to get started. Dude, you're 20-something years old. Please. He-Man came out in the early 80s. You can't possibly have probably been that much of a long-time fan. And I know that most of us are old, to say that at least. But dude, don't say that it's been a dream for so long.
This guy I could care less about. Now, Kevin Smith,
really,
I'm a huge Kevin Smith fan. Always have been, but that really disappointed me because he's of our generation and he made that try.
Yeah.
So,
yeah,
he should have done better.
Vince here. Quest for the panel. Who would you cast for He-Man and or Adam and Tila? Oh, that's a good question.
You go ahead first.
Yeah,
I got mine. I got mine though. I got mine lined up already. Alan Richson from Reacher. That dude's built. He's huge.
Yeah.
I think he would be a good He-Man.
Agreed. Tila. Or Tom, who do you think?
I was thinking more of a wrestler, the guy named Brian Cage, for build wise, but acting chops. Yeah, actually, I'm going to go the same with Appion on that because he's good. He's a massive guy, but he's a good actor too.
Yeah.
So
yep.
I'm actually that's a perfect decision. Actually, yeah.
Yeah. Tila.
You know what? She's famous. She's hot. Put in Sydney Sweeney. I'm there.
You know what? Funny, I was almost going to say the same thing.
Well, I think another one I have is what's her name? Dominic McElgott. She plays Queen Maeve in The Boys. She might be good too. She's got like the red hair and she's got that strong face. I don't know. Queen Maeve, yeah.
Let's see.
But not this twig of a toy boy. Like, I'm sorry, no. He's a twig. Like,
yeah, that's true. You know what? Okay, she probably hasn't done anything in a long time, and she might be too old. But for Tila, Christina Hendricks.
I know that name.
Mad Men, Firefly.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. How about that? Or let me think here. There's gonna be somebody else because I mean I'm thinking because I see Tila like with like red hair, right? That's just me. Maybe it's just the coloring or something like that. But
have you seen Into the Badlands? Emily Beecham that played the widow. She has red hair, and she's been a badass fighter before, so she has the resume. She's pretty beautiful.
Maybe Lindy Booth. I don't know. Or maybe not.
Gotta be a redhead. Give redheads more work. Down with the ginger.
Yeah,
that's true.
Exactly.
True. If you're gonna die, I want to give Emilia Clarke a second chance after that crap of the Marvel thing. I'm a diehard fan of hers from Game of Thrones.
And she's Sarah Connor. Like, Clarke is everywhere, man.
Oh,
yeah. Or again, I wonder because she played such a badass as Nebula and Karen Gillian.
Yeah.
I might be okay with that.
I mean, yeah, so you get to really see how she looks in Jumanji and stuff like that too. And
that's true.
She's good.
I'd be okay with that.
Hey, Michael, what about your He-Man? Who would you choose for He-Man?
I'd have to say Reacher Dude.
Yeah, I think that's unanimous. Yeah, Abby came with a good one there. He's hard to go against.
So.
I just can't think of anybody his age that built. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's kind of the one.
He's a brick shithouse,
He is. He's huge.
I agree with this one. Chris Hemsworth could be close too, because or Henry Cavill. They're pretty big in their own right too.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, John. I think Chris or Liam Hemsworth would kill it. Yeah, I'd have to go with that too. That's a pretty good choice. So he looks like he couldn't even lift a broom, let alone a sword. Yeah, he does.
He looks as big as a broom.
Right? Oh man. Rocco the Brave. Yeah, Kevin Smith admitted on his own show he wasn't He-Man fan. All of a sudden he was. Yeah, because he said ages ago that he never saw the He-Man shows, and then all of a sudden, as soon as he gets the contract, oh yeah, I've been watching it since I was a kid. It's like, dude, you're so full of it. You're even caught lying.
I love Kevin Smith, dude, diehard fan. He's an inspiration for me as a filmmaker, but yeah, he bullshitted in that one.
Yeah. John Peterson. Get Dolph Lundgren to play King Randor. Yeah,
that'd be awesome.
That. Yes,
he said he'd come back for stuff like that. He loved that role. He said he would too for anything.
Yeah, that would be a great throwback.
He was in Aquaman as the king, and he looked pretty, decent enough. So yeah, he can pull it off. Yeah, he can pull it off. Yeah.
Expendables. The guy's still Jack. No?
Frankenstein and the Expendables. Yeah.
Now, Julie Rappaport, head of film production and development at Amazon MGM Studios, said in a statement, "We're thrilled to bring the beloved Masters of the Universe to life, and we couldn't be more excited to announce the immensely talented Nicholas Geltzine as our He-Man. This reintroduction of the character and his universe will be an epic film that will delight audiences from here to eternity." Yeah. How much do you think it will be such a thriller to watch this epic film?
Unless they're CGI in his body for the scenes, which it's,
Oh, if they do that, it's so gonna ruin it.
Like Nicolas Cage with the fake six-pack in Ghost Rider. They're gonna give him a fake body.
Oh God, can you imagine the? Yeah, put him in a.
He needs to look like one of those dudes from 300, man. If you're gonna be He-Man,
yes,
you need to look like 300 in 300 shape.
100%. Let's see. Mike, just a small correction. Tila didn't have red hair in the OG comic strips. Just look to confirm. No, I know. I'm just saying, like,
we need more redheads, though.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. Because I'm thinking like back to my childhood, I know it looked kind of brown, but it also to me looked kind of like almost kind of like a darker sandstone kind of color to me, at least.
Mm-hmm.
So, kind of reddish, but kind of not. But I'm thinking like maybe like a dark redhead would be okay. But that's just me. So, and redheads need more love. So
redheads and short people need more roles.
Exactly. Time bandits. So Mattel Films president Robbie Brenner added, "Mattel Films is proud to work with Amazon and team up again with the incredible Courtney Valente to bring Masters of the Universe." See, even Mattel can't say He-Man Masters of the Universe. It's always just Masters of the Universe. To bring Masters of the Universe to the big screen. We are thrilled to be producing alongside the highly respected and prolific Todd Black, Jason Blumenthal, and Steve Titch, with the visionary Travis White and the charismatic and talented Nicholas Geltzine, our Prince Adam.
They like to blow smoke about that guy's talent. When it's like
they do,
he has no movies of note other than a couple rom-coms. Like he must really act his ass off in those movies. Apparently,
I know. And
they love this guy.
He must be singing for his supper because.
And maybe he's a good actor. I don't know. I've never seen.
I know, but they kiss his ass so much in that article. Yeah. Like holy shit!
Oh, big time. I mean,
he's amazing and charismatic. And it's the best ever.
I mean, could you see the pandering? Like, we got to make this guy big, I mean, honestly, dudes, and I know there are women listening too, and that's okay. That's fine, right? But I mean, first and foremost, and I'm not trying to leave women out whatsoever, but I mean, first and foremost, He-Man was a boy's toy, okay? Obviously. Right. And, and that's why she was created because, not to leave girls out, but, She-Ra was, like the girl equivalent, basically, of He-Man. Right. That's the way it was, plain and simple. But I mean, really, have any of you guys even bothered watching any rom-coms? And then that being said, are you going to watch a guy that's like basically done a bunch of rom-coms? I
like certain rom-coms. I like certain. I'm not going to say I don't, but yeah, like, I don't know. It just, to go straight from that into He-Man just seems like an odd transition, but you never know.
Maybe
he'll blow us all away with his acting amazing.
Right, John.
Writer.
That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
Yeah. Tom, you were saying?
No, I mean, I like rom-coms. Don't shoot me.
There's some ones that I like a lot. Yeah, I don't know.
I grew up with Pretty in Pink and all those series of John Hughes films back in the 80s, So there was a lot of hints there. You got High Fidelity, which is a classic one. John Cusack, and so many good ones. So,
Yeah, with the boombox outside the house. And
that was a different one. That's an earlier one. That was,
Let's Say Anything or something like that, right?
Yeah, that's a classic one. I actually did that in my teens, but yeah. But no, I mean, I'm sorry, but look at the guy and look at He-Man, the delts, the biceps, the abs. No, he needs to be jacked like that.
It's a necessity for the character. Like you cannot. It's like a characteristic that you cannot change, or else it takes away what the character is.
It does. I mean, I'm sorry. Maybe it's just me, but I avoid rom-coms like the plague, especially around Christmas time.
Okay.
Especially around Christmas time, because to me, of course, there is on occasion, where my wife will want to watch, the season, like the Christmas season kind of a Hallmark movie rom-coms. And I get it, time to be close at Christmas and all that kind of jazz. I get it. But they're all the same story.
Well, that's why I say like High Fidelity is a rom-com sort of, but it's different. I'd say check it out. It's about John Cusack. He owns a record store, but it's kind of about relationships, but there's other stuff. That's one of Jack Black's earlier films I ever seen, at least him in, that he was something different in character. And it's really good. But anyway, yeah. A lot of them are like
10 Things I Hate About You.
Oh, I love that one too. Yeah.
I mean, Heath Ledger. That movie's kind of a classic.
Oh, yeah.
It is. I will fully admit that.
Freddie Prinze Jr. did a lot of them back then. They were fun to watch. So
the one with Rachel Lee Cook where they make the bet.
Yeah.
The famous one
Yeah. Here's the Instagram post, and I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, people out there, but yeah. Okay. So this guy and Prince Adam He-Man. This guy. Prince Adam He-Man. What's the next picture?
Corporate wants you to look at these two pictures. They're both the same picture.
Oh
no, they're not.
No. He has no traps whatsoever. He-Man's supposed to have massive traps. He has no traps. Like, what the hell?
Oh, my
a strong
God.
jawline.
Oh.
Yep.
A jawline that can cut steel.
He's got some awful bags under his eyes.
Like, nothing to bash the guy's personally, but like he just doesn't fit the bill for He-Man. I'm sure other roles, like he looks like he could be in Twilight or a vampire movie pretty good.
Yes,
like,
exactly.
That would be up his alley, a vampire.
He's a great actor. I'm not going to judge him until I see him.
Yeah.
He's not He-Man. No way in hell. It's like, no.
He looks like he needs 16 hours of sleep, uninterrupted.
He should have been Skeletor.
Yeah, there you go.
There.
Yeah.
You had your skeleton and you passed it up.
I'm sure if he loses probably another 50 pounds.
Well, no, Skeletor's Jack too. Let's be honest. Skeletor's a Jack guy too.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Not exactly a skinny skeleton.
No, that's true. Yeah. At least once a year, every man has to bite the bullet. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, with watching those rom-coms. I'm sorry. Jeez.
I enjoy it.
Called February 14th.
Oh, I know. God, even in February too. Oh, God.
Valentine's Day. They get you.
Oh, man. I know, right? Sometimes I hate February, but I don't mind it.
Oh, I despise it. Being the single guy, it sucks.
Oh, dude, February, it's like Valentine's Day. My wife gets something, even though she doesn't ask for anything. I at least I try to get at least something. And then her birthday's on the 17th. She gets something, and then our anniversary's on the 24th. And then usually she's like, I'd love to go to bed for her anniversary. And it's like, okay, so she gets something. I know the past couple of years we haven't been able to, but that's okay. And then on the 25th is my birthday, and I might get something. So. That's why, damn it.
Yeah.
But
realistically, how many pounds would he have to pack on of muscle to look?
Oh, dude, here? If he wants to look so jack, probably another 100 pounds, like just pure muscle.
It'd have to be like a full body change. Yeah, like.
Yeah,
like I said, there's a guy named Brian Cage. He's the best build for this character. He's not the best, great wrestler, but he's got the perfect build. He's jacked all in the nines, but he's got great mobility. And yeah, this guy is like he's about the size of his sword, maybe. But yeah,
Yeah.
Like if they should get the Mountain from Game of Thrones to be He-Man. That dude's huge.
Yeah. There you go.
Somebody just a massive person.
Dude, yes. John Peterson says you need to check out the photos of Cavill a year before he landed the role of Superman. He can pack on pounds to fit the character. Yeah, he did. He went at it, man. You know,
that's what I'm saying.
Hugh
This guy's
Jackman.
Hugh Jackman. Yeah, this guy's gonna have to put a lot of work in the gym to get He-Man in shape.
Yeah, totally right.
Yeah.
Rock of the Brave. Yeah, he would be in Twilight. He looks feminine, basically.
I mean,
he does.
yeah.
He kind of does. Penny looks like they're about to ruin my He-Man. Yep. There you go. I'm sorry. Yeah, the Mountain should play Beastman.
There you go.
Oh,
there you go.
With the bill.
Oh god.
Yeah.
And then have the Hound be someone else too. He's big also.
Oh god, yeah.
Oh man. That'd be awesome. That I would like to see. That would be a good casting call right there.
Who do you want for Skeletor?
Unless they're doing the opposite
Ooh,
of what
yeah.
Time Bandits and which one goes doing. Instead of they're not going to get small people, this one they're not going to get large people. It's going to be He-Man has to be inclusive. For us. Like no, they're supposed to be a jacked cast. What the hell?
For Skeletor. Okay, that's a good question. See, because I like that iconic Skeletor voice, right?
There's actually a guy who does his voice on TikTok. That's perfect. A lot of those things on TikTok where Skeletor, I used them on my TikTok. Like he'd say something and tiddle away me again, and he'd run away. That actually wasn't the guy. It's an actor. He does a perfect voice. I'd hire him. He's really good.
John Cena for Skeletor.
Actually, with his bald spot he's got going on, John Cena.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that?
I was still pretty jacked, Or Brock Lesnar. There's but John Cena can act. And actually there you go. True. John Cena and
John Cena would be amazing as Skeletor. Him just hamming it up, chewing the scenery. Oh my god, yes. Give it to me.
Yeah.
And then give the
Rock. Prince Adam, I'm gonna get you and take over all. Let me tell you.
And freaking John Cena doing that would just be amazing.
Oh, it'd be amazing. And I put Dwayne Johnson as He-Man. Yeah, he's colored. Who cares? The guy's jacked and he's a good actor. And he's one of the top guys. I don't know.
Really? Dwayne Johnson?
Look, the size of him. You see him? He's a beast.
Yeah. No. I mean,
he's a
I
good
agree
actor.
with you on the
he's
size.
one of the bigger. He's the greatest action star going. He makes the most money. So, I mean, I wouldn't hate it. Anything but this guy.
Pretty solid.
Yeah.
Like, this guy
I think
just
you know what when they cast Mark Hamill as Skeletor in the animated series, I didn't like it. To me, it just sounded like an older Joker.
Yeah, and he does a brilliant Joker. Don't get me wrong. I love his Joker. Joker's
no, his Joker's fine. It's iconic, right?
Then it starts to imprint on the other roles like that. I see what you're saying. Like other roles, you'll hear the Joker more than this new character that he's trying to be, right? Okay.
Yeah. And I don't know. I just didn't. For Skeletor, you can ignore the face. It just needs to be floating, a floating skull, not like Frank Langella's mask. Sorry, Frank. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I can go along with that.
So most of the acting will be in the voice work then for him, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, big time. You just use John Cena's. No, I don't want to see that. Yeah, because I would like to see John Cena ham it up as Skeletor, actually.
And him have the skeleton makeup on and shit, like looking just crazy.
Yeah.
If you follow John Cena's career in his early years, he's funny. He's funny as hell when he wants to be. So I think yeah.
Maybe if you tweaked his voice a little bit to sound more Skeletor-ish,
that wouldn't be hard,
with John Cena. Yeah, I'd be okay with. I'd be slightly okay with that. So, but yeah, so this is the guy that they're choosing to play He-Man and Prince Adam.
Why? I don't know.
I'm just sorry. Somehow, didn't we kind of say this back a couple of weeks ago when we were talking about this, that they were just going to pick like something kind of soy boyish kind of like dude to play this.
Yeah,
I'm gonna have to
easily push around, push over. If he sends like updates where he's like working out in the gym and he's like getting He-Man ready, I'll be like, okay, I see you're trying to look the part and taking this really seriously.
I'd be okay with that. Yeah, if you're putting
some updates on the poundage,
yeah, if you're putting an effort into it, to really fill out the part, then fine. Hey, kudos to you. I'm okay with that. At least you're trying, and you can't fault a guy for trying. So,
Mhm.
yeah, you'll need someone who can speak body language. That's true. Yeah.
Well, that's
John is
you
like,
guys say.
with mocap tech, it'll be his face to a point, but all CGI to make it look more skeletal. That's true. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
why I
I'll
agree
agree
with
with
the John Cena, because John Cena has done live acting for years as a wrestler, and his body language is amazing. Like he can do that. So that's why
Yeah.
I think he would make a good character. Yeah. So
Mhm. I'm okay with that. So, yeah. So, like we talked about a couple of weeks ago, yeah. What is this Masters of the Universe movie about? So, the film has a June 5th, 2026 release date. Okay. So, if it has that kind of release date, and you take about maybe 6 months to maybe 9 months for editing and stuff like that, that gives them basically, let's say at this point, a year and a half to really get buff. Okay. So we'll give them about a year and a half to really put the start the fire under him to really
Yeah.
get jacked, right?
if he's
So
dedicated
and
enough, yes.
Yeah, it could
Exactly.
be done if he works hard to do it.
yeah, and directed by Bumblebee's Travis Knight. So Bumblebee wasn't a bad movie. I was okay with that. The script is being written by Knight's Kubo and the Two String Stop Motion Animation Action Fantasy.
John
film
Cena
writer.
was in Bumblebee.
Yeah, he was.
So
Yeah.
even more reason Travis Knight's already worked with him. Put him in
There
a
we go.
Skeletor.
Yeah. And
Right.
and the writer Chris Butler following David Callahan's as the Knee brothers taking an initial crack at the script. So the previous synopsis offered the following, which sounds awful, but worth a note that Deadline didn't include it in their report. So hopefully they wised up and ditched it. So this is the whole premise. So if you missed it a few weeks ago, this is what the movie is going to be about. And howdy Pacific 414, how's it going, dude? Nice to see you, man. So this is what the movie's going to be about. Okay. 10-year-old Prince Adam, who crashed to Earth in his spaceship and was separated from his magical power sword, the only link to his home on Eternia. After tracking it down almost 2 decades later, Prince Adam is whisked back across space to defend his home against the evil forces of Skeletor. But to defeat such a powerful villain, Prince Adam will first need to uncover the mysteries of his past and become He-Man, the most powerful man in the universe. There you go. So what was it we kind of figured about this movie? Okay, because it's going to be set in modern day Earth, right? Because I think we touched up on that. And what was it? I think it was going to be like somewhere in California. He was going to be raised or something like that. And basically growing up with today's modern proclivities. I think that was mentioned in the last one.
What is it, like a Star-Lord like character almost, sort of?
Probably, but yeah,
was alien. He traveled the universe, from Earth,
but it's like your name is Kal-El. No, so
exactly. The greatest alien on Earth. Yeah.
When he finds the spaceship,
yeah. And the powers, you got to find the power sword. So it's going to be like trekking around Earth, find your power sword, get whisked away back to Prince Eternia, where you find out that you're the person who you were truly meant to be, and defeat the evil forces of Skeletor. So, oh man.
To me, it sounds like Thor, but
it does. It sounds exactly like Thor.
Like the first Thor, like beat for beat.
Yeah.
Except
I totally
he's
forgot
not
the 10-year-old.
Yeah.
Right. I totally forgot the 10-year-old part. Does male Twiggy look 10 years old? Is he gonna be He-Man at my God? Probably. Yeah, because
they said almost 2 decades later, so he's gonna be like 28 or something.
Yeah. Summers like that. And hey, Sci-Fi says, Dan, how's it going, man? Nice to see you. You just made it in time for He-Man. So yeah. 10-year-old He-Man crashes on Earth 20 years later, so he's gonna be like close to 30. He's gotta find his power sword. So you're probably gonna spend like maybe roughly an hour. This better be like over 2 hours. It's gonna have to be. Because if it's like 2 hours, you're gonna spend basically an hour on Earth, get whisked away, and then you got a quick finish on Eternia, where it's like, what? Where am I? Oh, here's your kitty Cringer. Remember Cringer? When we had to throw you away and crash land on Earth or something like that. Your kitty's all grown up. Oh, okay. Ooh, Adam, it's so happy to see you again. It's like, okay, let's go to Skeletor.
So that's gonna be like Hercules then, when he got separated from his Pegasus, and then when he goes back to Olympus, he gets his Pegasus again.
Yeah, cool. It's basically gonna be it.
Totally original.
So totally original. Totally original. So so that's no, never. Come on. They wouldn't copy from anything else in Hollywood, would they? No. So, it also remains to be seen how they approach the character of He-Man, as Nicholas Gilligan needs a bit of beef on him to fill the role. Well, like we kind of said, he's got about a year and a half, basically, until they get to editing and then the release of the film in 2026. So,
which is a great amount of time. Like, that's plenty of time to start going to work and eating more and working hard. And
well, here's the thing, because I mean, if he's playing in rom-coms, right, as a prince for most of them, then hopefully
he's already in good shape. I would assume
he's got to be already in good shape. Yeah, exactly. Because usually I'm guessing in these rom-coms, whoever the leading lady is, more than likely they're gonna catch a glimpse of him without a shirt on or something like that at some point, or an open button shirt or something like that. You
snap too hard, damn it.
You need to hire a top line trainer, put him on lots of creatine. Creatine will help, and just a high protein diet, lots of meats, and just
put him on the same trainer that worked with Brad Pitt for Troy. I remember Brad Pitt said he hated that guy, but he got in like the best shape of his life. Like, something like that. It's got to be serious, and you're not going to enjoy it. Like, it's going to be hardest you ever worked. But
I know, right? Oh, you're going to be working for your money, dude.
Yeah, this is what being an actor really is. You don't just show up and get to kiss a girl and be a love interest. There's actually work to be done.
It's time to get to work, boy. You thought you had it easy now? No!
We are going to pump you up.
That's right. Yeah, two guys come to his door. Yeah, I'm Hans. And this is
Hans and Franz. Yeah.
So I'm pulling up some of these Instagrams here of him, just so you guys can get a good idea of what he looks like now. Okay. So let me see here. Okay, so here's the first one, and with Anne Hathaway. Oh man, you're a toothpick, dude.
Yeah, he's too small for him.
I'm sorry.
He has no chest.
No, he doesn't. Anne Hathaway has a bigger chest than he does.
Yes.
Yes, and that's saying something. So, oh my God, Vince. Normally, the film is completed shooting way before the release. Yeah, that's true. CGI editing and needs to be done. Yep, my guess is that they have less than a year to get the filming done. Exactly. Oh my God, they're nearly the same size.
I guess that means he's got less time than that. He better get going.
Oh God, dude. Yeah, okay, so there's that one. Then we got, oh boy, this must be for one of his rom-coms here. Jeez, you look like such a girly man. He's much prettier than she is. Yes, that's true. Yeah, boy, you look like a little girly man. Boy, is this hair extensions or yeah? Somebody asked. So is that hair extensions or a wig?
Yeah, why does he look like Macaulay Culkin somewhat?
I know, right? My
He
God,
looks like the prince from Willow.
oh, jeez. And yeah, and I guess a lot of these women are just commenting, will you wear wigs? Yeah. Have you worn wigs? Everything is about wigs. He's gonna be he's King James and Uggs. What? Like
You can
what?
dye his hair. That's not a hard part, but it's the
Oh man.
Yeah,
So,
that is a good question. Like, are they going to have him be a toothpick and then bulk him up? Kind of do like what they did with Captain America, where they had Chris Evans be
Yeah.
that scrawny little version, and then when he got souped up, he was, fit as hell. Chris Evans, like
yeah.
they could do like
Yeah,
that to
yeah.
show the contrast, the difference, maybe.
Two guys talking. Hey, nice to see you here. They should film Adam as a toothpick and then bulk him up and film
Yeah.
him after he has the power. Yeah, exactly, right? That
Yeah.
would only help. That would make sense. Okay, so there was that one. Okay, let's pick this one. Okay. So here's another one on his Instagram. You know what? He's kind of like reminding me a little bit of Tom Cruise in this one.
Yeah.
So yeah. I mean, yeah, he's a good looking dude. So okay.
And he
Great.
could be a good actor. I'm not going to judge him yet. I've never seen him, so it's just
Yeah, exactly. Same here.
no. You got to work
You
out.
know?
He's got to get some muscle on. He has to.
That's right. So okay, so you got that one. Okay, great. And the last one, for all you ladies out there, we're not biased. There you go. There's some cheesecake for you. So
He still has
For-
no chest. What the hell?
for Wendy, for Wendy and Penny and all you ladies out there, it's something to look forward to. I'm sorry, I can't do that seriously. But no, you're right. He's got absolutely no. He's just basically, like flat. Like I mean, like flat, right?
Yeah.
There's no muscular definition. It's just basically flat. So, dude,
That's who he
you
reminds
better
me of is-
buff up.
He reminds me of Shane West, the guy from like the old '90s like rom-coms, like A Walk
Yes!
to Remember with Mandy Moore and stuff. Like
Yeah.
he looks like that dude. It's like the second coming of that dude. Like he's back.
I agree.
Young-
We can find
Sure,
one.
hold on.
You know what? Sure.
Yeah. Equality.
Oh, equality. Oh, okay. You want equality? You want equality? All right, fine. Oh man. So okay.
Show us
let's-
Barbarella.
Yeah, there we go. Let's see. Okay. In a wet t-shirt.
Darn.
Okay.
No wet t-shirts.
Yeah.
Bikini ones. No wet. Nice.
There's nothing. Yeah, there's plenty of
Sure,
bikini
thong
ones.
in one
Well,
of
we've
them
all
was-
seen that before. Okay. Well, anyway, so there you go. So okay, that's the guy that they're playing for Prince Adam and and He-Man and Wendy. There we go. Yeah, congrats to you. See, we've never seen Wendy gag before.
Whoa.
I do my best. So there we go. We've done it. Hopefully, she did not gag in someone. So, yeah, I know, right? So Wendy says that boy would run like hell from her. Oh my
T-boy.
God.
Master of some of the universe.
Oh shit, that's awesome. So there you go. That's who is gonna be playing your Prince Adam He-Man rom-com Prince Boy. And yeah, boy, you know what? He should just go to Arnold Schwarzenegger and say, Mr. Schwarzenegger, I need to buff up for this movie like really quick. Can you help me? It's like, fast, we're gonna be riding like on the bicycle for 30 kilometers over mountains, and then we're going to be hopping boulders and picking them up and not just one boulder, but at least 3 to be able to get your muscles up. And we're going to be doing this like 26 hours a day, and stuff like that. So I would love to see Arnold Schwarzenegger put him through the ring. I'd be okay with that.
Well, people forget. Do you know? Remember when Arnold was doing in the 70s and 80s? Here's a guy who won was Mr. Olympia many times. He gave it up. Miss Universe. He gave it up.
Oh, yeah.
And he came back after doing Conan and won it again. That's because he's like he stopped, came back after
right.
5 years, did Conan, won it again because he was that dedicated as a bodybuilder. Like just
yep,
this is life. Yeah.
So good. It's like, I don't know. Oh well, it'll be fun to see what happens. So yeah, John, Arnold would open his warehouse full of roids and his plan to bulk him up. Yeah, exactly right. So but yeah, have you seen Arnold's kids? One raised by him, the other's raised by Maria. Can you guess the outcome? No, I have the faintest idea.
Well, his daughter married Chris Pratt.
Yep, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true. So good on him for doing that. So
that would have been that must have been an interesting thing. Like, hello, Arnold, sir. I'd like to ask for your daughter's hand in marriage. Well, it's good that you came to me and asked me how to break your neck if you did come and get my permission. Yeah, exactly. It would have been a weird ceremony. Your friends and family watching me.
Man, that'd be so awesome. You out. Can you imagine just being so intimidated just by Arnold Schwarzenegger alone, right? Having to propose. It's like, yeah, I came to ask for your daughter. You're not man enough. Raise your voice. Tell me you're going to be marrying my daughter.
Yeah. You have a hell of a grip on this handshake. That's my weak arm, Chris.
Yeah, exactly. I'm only using my pinky.
Yeah, I'm using my pinky.
But you broke my entire hand. That's right. Oh, Frank. But yeah, there you go. There's your He-Man news. All the news that's new and approved by this channel. So anyway, we got Steve back for another Thoughts from the Throne. I know everybody was kind of like asking about that last week. There was a little thing going on Steve's end, but we got Thoughts from the Throne where Frank or Steve, coming right up, and if you guys can, whether you're on Rumble or on X or on here on the YouTubes as well, if you can hit the like button, I'd greatly appreciate it. If you can go ahead and just maybe share the channel out so lots of other people can have fun, I would also greatly appreciate that. And yeah, and I want to thank you all for joining in. So that being said, let's get to some Thoughts from the Throne with Frank or Steve.
I love that.
If you eat a ghost pepper, suck it up. Be a man. What? You thought I was gonna be on the toilet this time? You sickos. Go out. Smell the rainbows.
Hey.
I love that.
And there you go. Yeah.
He just tells us to be a man. Grass.
Exactly.
I know during one of the streams, he still wants everybody to do the one chip challenge. I said, I've been there, done that. Not doing that again.
No. I told him I will do it on Manorama live.
See, I see with my eyes, I could end up getting a floater again, which sucks. Your blood eyes and pop. So otherwise I would, because I've done it. I actually recorded myself doing it. Same character all the time, but
yeah, I used to work at a gardening store, and we had ghost peppers, and we videotaped people like trying to eat them, and like they needed like milk, and they were like sweating profusely, and their eyes got all red, look like they're turning into like a Walking Dead zombie. And
see, it's not even the ghost pepper by themselves. The one chip has the Carolina Reaper with ghost pepper thing, so it's both. Lord. And the Carolina Reaper is even stronger. I've handled ghost pepper before. It's like,
right?
Yep, he'll be on the throne long enough after he digested that ghost pepper. Exactly.
Yeah, I like spicy.
I would like.
Ooh.
Oh, I know, me too.
Like
Oh, I
Carolina
live
Reaper.
for spicy
Oh,
stuff.
oh.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
But
10,000 Scoville,
unfortunately,
or 10 million. I mean, actually.
Yeah.
unfortunately, you can't. Apparently, they won't sell them here in Canada because they're
Oh, I've
just too
seen
high.
them. I've seen them. You just
Yeah.
got to know where to find them, though. You have to know where to find them.
Ah.
Like, I actually
So
bought
if
some peanut butter
anybody,
and turtle. Yeah.
if anybody wants to send me one of those one chip challenges, I will do it live on camera. I swear to God, while I'm reporting the news.
Yeah, a buddy of mine
I
actually
will.
ordered it and got it to me, and I got the box here still. If you ever check my video on
Oh.
Foggy Brains out, it's on there. And as Ted, a
Dude.
character, and it's painful.
I will take that challenge. Okay, so on to the next article. Okay, so on to the next article here. This one is going to be about Blade, the Vampire Hunter. Now, I know a lot of people that watched, the legendary Blade movies, like way back in
Love
the 90s.
those. Freaking love
Oh,
those.
so good. It was
I love all
so
three
good.
of them.
Hard to
Oh,
find on
man.
DVD. You have to especially order them. It's hard to find that now. I want to get it on Blu-ray. If
They are. That is so weird too.
It's so hard to find.
But yeah, and those movies were just amazing. Wesley Snipes, like, dude, like you'll be hard pressed to find anybody that
And he did most of his stunts.
Yeah. And I know he's a hard guy to work with, apparently, in Hollywood. But I mean, dude did top-notch acting on that, right?
And if I'm not mistaken, 2 had remember Cat from Red Dwarf. He's actually one of the characters in it.
Yes.
Yeah, and 3 has a very younger Ryan Reynolds. So
And Triple H was in number 3.
Triple H was in it too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hunter
Oh my
Hearst.
God. It was like so good. The weird thing is that, you know what? I know a lot of people say, well, like those Blade movies are part of the MCU. And, yeah, I know he's like an MCU character, but a lot of people, like back in the day didn't even really know who Blade was, right? And, and fair enough, he was kind of like, one of the lower characters, I suppose, in the Marvel universe, unless you were into vampires and, and some of the Doctor Strange and Ghost Rider comics and stuff like that, all part of the whole, back then when they introduced the whole Midnight Suns kind of line of characters, the darker Marvel universe and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of people didn't even know who Blade was, right? So, yeah, Blade 2 also had a younger Norman Reedus. Yeah,
Yes,
that's right.
Yep.
this is a sidekick
It's
that-
good.
Yeah. It's good. Yeah.
Good.
I remember that. Yeah, he'll be on the throne. Oh, yeah, okay, that was that. So and who can forget Jennifer Beal in Part 3?
Yeah,
Yes.
Jessica Biel. But yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah.
With her epic bow and arrow with like a laser line
Yeah.
on it, and she was like, you could just disintegrate vampires with it. And then she has her kick-ass like music mix that she listened to while she gets down.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I mean, you know what? I'm gonna say Blade wasn't really a Marvel movie. It wasn't. It was more of a vampire movie than anything, right?
Yeah.
Because back in the 90s, if you remember kind of correctly, like in the 90s, vampires were like the whole thing, right? Interview with a Vampire, yeah, obviously the Blade movies, there were
Underworld.
Underworld. There was a lot of
had on box sets on Blu-ray. Yes, I love
Yeah.
Underworld.
there was like a lot of vampire movies back in the day. So I
love
consider this
vampires,
more of a
yeah.
vampire movie than more of a Marvel movie. So I mean, it was still great.
No Stan Lee cameos, nothing like that.
I knew who
No,
Blade was because I'm a
that's right.
vampire obsessed person. Even years ago in my teenage years, I love vampires. That's why I love this.
Yeah,
But I knew-
he showed up in the Spider-Man animated series. That's when I first saw him.
Yeah.
As a kid.
But yeah, and Van Helsing, that's right, John. Yeah.
another good
And,
one.
and
Yeah.
Van Helsing when that came out. But
Kate Beckinsale.
this also from Cosmic Book News. Marvel's Blade doomed as Mahershala Ali's exiting role. It looks like he probably won't be playing Blade now. So it's sad how things are back to square one and that too many of the key players are not happy. Gee, I can't imagine why. Marvel?
What has that thing been on the cutting room floor for like 3 years or something ridiculous? Like
Pretty
that
much.
movie.
They showed tips
Because,
of
I
it at
mean-
the end of Eternals, if he stayed that long for the whole film,
Yeah.
Yeah, when he talks to Jon Snow, he's like, "You ready?"
Yeah.
You actually made it that far to the movie.
Well, that's the problem with Eternals. Everything in Eternals, they just completely forgot ever happened. Like that movie was literally wiped from existence in like
I know, right?
The continuity, everything.
Nobody wants to watch that movie. That's probably why it's like, Blade? Who's that? What are you talking about? We never showed Blade. So
Jon Snow is in Eternals? Yes.
yes, he is. Yeah, he threatened to leave if they don't stick to the source material, kind of like Havel. Yeah, that's what I heard.
Oh yeah, because they had the script reveal and it was like a copy of Underworld, like almost exactly like Underworld, like a total ripoff. And it's like, just do your own thing. You're ripping off another vampire franchise.
Exactly, right? And good on him for actually doing that, right? Plus, on top of that, it doesn't help the fact that he plays Cottonmouth in the Netflix series of Luke Cage, right?
Which he was great in too, by the way.
Oh yeah, dude was like totally awesome. In
He's a good actor. So yeah,
he is. He really is. But I mean,
he was in Alita Battle Angel also, wasn't he? Yeah, I think he was in Alita.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was him. Yeah. But I mean, as soon as everybody saw him, it's like, well, wait a minute, why is Cottonmouth now Blade, right? Or why are you using the same actor? It doesn't make any sense whatsoever, right? So, but this is going to be the whole news about that. And excuse me while I cough.
You'd be surprised how many actors like have actually done double duty for Marvel. Like, there's been quite a few.
Yeah,
that's true.
You like Chris Evans was the Human Torch for the Fantastic Four movies, and then recast as Captain America, and the one girl that was in Eternals, Cersei, the girl that played like one of the main Eternals, she was in Captain Marvel as one of the that group that tries to fight her at the end of the first movie when they're fighting to like Gwen Stefani or something. She has like blue makeup or whatever. She's a Kree, but yeah, she's been in two Marvel things. Like, yeah, they've done that a little bit with some characters, but yeah, it would have been amazing to see him be Blade though. Like, he was so perfect for it.
Mm-hmm. So, following up on last week's report that Blade is undergoing another rewrite with at least its 7th writer. Now it's questioned.
Wow.
7th writer. I know, right?
7th time's the charm, eh?
Yeah, exactly. Never stop trying, Marvel. Eventually, you might get it. Now it's questioned if the Marvel movie that has been in development for 5 years is doomed. Well, okay. With it also questioned if Mr. Ali is leaving the role. Okay. Well, let's put this in a nutshell. If you're on your 7th writer and this has been in development for 7 years, I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but your movie's doomed.
And it just makes me sad because Blade's one of my favorites, and I wanted to see a new Blade in the actual MCU, and this sucks.
Yeah. But I mean, hey, I'm just a YouTuber. What do I know?
I don't know. Moon Knight, he doesn't know.
He doesn't know either.
Another show that they haven't done anything with.
Oh man, I know,
like
right?
Another show in its own little pocket universe.
I know, and I had such high hopes for Moon Knight because he looked so good as Moon Knight, right? I had such high hopes for that. Rocco the Brave, Luke Cage is canon now. I didn't even think about him being 2 characters. Yeah, because he plays Cottonmouth in Luke Cage, and and like we just said at the end of Eternals, he's Blade. So it's like, what? Okay,
yeah.
weird.
John Peterson's right. Viola Davis is in both too. So 2 characters from Luke Cage have actually been in MCU.
It's called Midnight Suns, not Midnight Daughters. Exactly right. Oh God. Let's see. Vince Womack. Yeah, they also had some cross contamination. Yeah, Ashley Johnson was in the Avengers as the waitress, but more known to voice DC characters. That's right. That's true. So, Now, a recent rumor from Daniel RPK offers writer Michael Green has exited Blade and that significant revisions are happening, said to include the addition of a new male villain. What are the chances are that he's white?
1,000%.
I'm just saying. Yeah. 1,000, with production possibly pushed back to the summer from the summer to the fall. So this is on top of all previous problems, which include it reported the script featured Blade as a second-rate character in his own movie that focuses on female characters. Right, because this was also rumored that essentially Blade was not exactly going to be, the titular character that he's supposed to be in his own movie, but basically everything was going to be, mainly female dominated, and something about also his daughter that was going to be in the movie, and that essentially it was basically going to be mainly his daughter taking like center stage and ultimately I think saving Blade also in the movie, or at least in the old script, something weird like that. And it just sounds even more retarded the more I talk about it.
It's just
so yeah, exactly, because Blade don't need no saving.
No.
Come on. No, he doesn't. So, and hey, Padawannabe, if they need to tie some things in Hearts of Darkness, was Ghost Rider, Punisher, and Wolverine. Yeah, see, I'd be okay with that. That'd be cool. That'd be awesome.
Remember, Blade himself said, I work alone. He doesn't work with anybody. He works alone.
Yeah, no, exactly. I mean, oh, God. If the formula ain't broken, don't fix it. At least look at the older Blade movies, and maybe you might have an inkling of, I don't know, how to write a good Blade movie, maybe. Maybe read the comic books.
Even better idea. What'd you think of the TV series?
You know what? I never watched the TV series.
It wasn't bad. It was different, but it wasn't the worst thing ever.
I watched the pilot. I didn't like it. I didn't like Blade losing like the first fight that they showed.
Yeah, I agree there. But I
was like, you got to show him as a badass though. Like,
yeah.
If people haven't watched the movies, then they just see a chump getting beat up. They don't really know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I never made it past that, so I don't know what happens next. Maybe he wins all the other fights.
So, but apparently he's in talks, Mr. Ali is in talks for the Jurassic World reboot. In their reporting, the Hollywood trades made no mention of Blade. So that's the other thing. He might be going over to the whole Jurassic Park franchise. And
Scarlett Johansson. That'll be interesting.
Yeah. I don't get that though. Why would you even possibly even rebooting the whole Jurassic World franchise?
The last one was just a few years ago. Like, why are you rebooting it already? It's like, what?
I know, right? What's the point?
The only icing that would make me want it is make it a horror film, Jurassic horror film. Then I'd be okay.
Yeah, like the second half of the first movie.
Yeah. Just a total horror film. So,
Alan. just you have Velociraptor saying nothing but that,
I want them to make it like Dino Crisis though.
Ooh.
Like have Scarlett Johansson be like Regina from Dino Crisis, and then have him be like the main male sidekick, and they are like a special forces unit that goes to Isla Muerta or whatever, one of the islands with dinosaurs, and they have to go there and retrieve. Maybe they work for Engine and they're trying to retrieve samples or something, and you have that story about them, and then they need to escape or something. I don't know.
That's actually not bad.
Padawannabe Jurassic reboot Kung Fu Dinosaurs. There you go. Yeah, now we're talking.
That was a good game.
Oh yeah. Or you know what they could easily do? Do something like going along Appion's train of thought there. It's like what they did on what was it, like on Apple TV or something like that with Monarch. With Godzilla, like tied into that, like make a Monarch series like that, right? And do it with Jurassic Park.
Yeah, all about Engine, and like all the shady shit Engine tries to do. Like we follow the bad guy's perspective a little bit. That would be an interesting that hasn't really been done too much. Like Lost World, but like expanded on.
I'd be okay with that.
I'll bring one up that some people didn't like. I like Shield. That was an extended to the Marvel universe back when it was good. I liked the Shield TV show. I thought they really, I like that one. So,
yeah, I did too. I thought they did the female protagonist right. I thought Daisy was great, and like her becoming Quake, that slow rise to becoming a hero.
I wanted to see her in the movies after that. I was like, I want to see her in the film.
Me too.
That would be okay. Vince Womack, yeah, Blade is not an anime character that has to lose the first fight just to train and come back to kick ass. Cough.
I mean, think about that first. Yeah, think about that first movie. He goes into that nightclub and kicks all of those vampires' ass.
Oh yeah, the blood.
Exactly. It's like, and oh god, stop talking, or Hollywood might reboot Dino Riders.
They're probably already working on it.
Man. I'd be okay with that.
Dark room. Someone's click-clacking away on the thing. Dino Riders reboot.
It's like Dino Riders. Yeah, I've heard of that. That's a cartoon. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, this island has no herbivores. Yeah, do that. Exactly. Make everyone a freaking meat eater. And just
the meat eaters have already eaten all the herbivores, so now they need something else to eat because they're not going to start eating plants. And here you come, and they're all starving and more deranged.
Yep.
But as for this, I'm just saddened because I was really looking forward to this.
Yeah,
rabid carnivores. Oh, dang. Yeah. I'd love to see that. More ferocious.
But let's be honest. Technically, Blade was one of the first films that really started to bring the comic universes together, and people are like, oh, this can work. I found that was one of the first that did it successfully.
I think Michael Keaton's Batman really put a spotlight on it because everybody was kind of expecting that to fail. But I think Blade really put it on the map for the Marvel characters.
And it was darker than that. Blade wasn't for kids.
Yes.
Unlike the other one, this wasn't for kids. It was more for us adults, which I liked.
Exactly. Because, I mean, shortly after that, Spider-Man came out.
Yeah.
And that was even bigger. But I mean, Wesley Snipes, already a big name. Vampires, already a big franchise that was going on, but he took a small character from the Marvel universe and made him big and made him huge. And I mean, look, like, over 20 years later, we're still talking about it.
Yeah, no, exactly.
That's how much of an impact that those movies made, right? So, but now you got this going on, right? So now there was a YouTuber, John Campia. He weighed in and said he heard something similar from a source recently as well, and that he heard it before Daniel RPK. Well, John Campia likes to know that he knows everything, and I know he knows a lot of stuff, but whatever. Anyway, he said, about a week ago, I had somebody say to me, somebody relatively connected to the situation, that they had heard that they were right back to square one, that too many of the key players are not happy with the current iteration of the script, said Campia. He also notes his source didn't say who the key players are, whether it's two-time Oscar winner Mr. Ali or director Yann Demange, who is the second director of the flick, having replaced Bassam Tariq or Kevin Feige even. So, but
what a disaster for this movie.
It is.
Of all the movies for this to happen to, why did it have to be Blade?
Yeah, I was.
Really I know, right? You know what? Get John Woo directing. How about that? Right? He hasn't done anything in a long time, and he did some really awesome action movies and stuff like that. Right?
I think his last movie was Silent Night with Joel McKinnon or something.
I think so.
But like you said though, get an action film director that they've never worked with. Try something, literally try something legitimately new for this brand.
Totally.
And there is like 100%. Good kung fu and gun fu type of stuff in Blade, so it would work in the John Woo style.
Oh yeah, totally.
Get the Underworld director. If you want to copy Underworld, just get their director and have them They know what they know vampire movies. They've done like 7 of those.
Oh, big time.
Get one of
Big
those guys.
time. Or get somebody, what was it? You know what? This is who you should get. Okay. Anybody that's seen the movie Nobody. I think it's like a Netflix now.
Yeah.
And it's a pretty damn violent movie. I mean, that was directed by what was it? Ilya what was it? Schuler. I think that's his name. He's a Russian film director.
That would be great for Marvel. I would love to see them get someone like that.
Yeah.
That would be an
Nobody. Oh, I remember that. That was a brilliant film.
Yeah. And then
Bob
you get the writer
Odenkirk's
like
John Wick. Yeah. It's so good.
Yes, and then you get the writer like Derek Kolstad that also did Nobody, right? I mean, that was a good movie. I mean, that's a really good movie, right? You get somebody like that directing Blade, I guarantee you probably end up with a big hit on your hands, right? Because there's a guy that can really do some good action movies right there, right? I'd be okay with that.
Introduce a new style that so it's not just copy and paste. Every movie is formulaically the same. You might have something that's, dare I say, different.
Yeah.
dare I?
New Jurassic Park introduces Sleesacks. Oh my god!
I mean, might as well at this point.
Sure, and then you call it Jurassic World: Land of the Lost.
I mean, they really went off the rails when they had genetically created locusts that they were going to destroy the Earth's crops with.
I know, right?
What are we doing?
Land of the Jurassic Lost World. There you go. That's what you can call it. So, something new. That language Hollywood doesn't speak anymore. Yeah, exactly. Yes, and this dude, get him to do it. And just get some competent people in there, that can write a really good, original script, and let the people do their research. If dude,
Let's be honest. Look at the company that's putting it out. That's the part that scares the hell out of me.
Well, exactly, right?
They don't want people doing research. They don't want people knowing anything. They just put, and let's be honest, it will probably have a message in it.
And it'll be watered down too. The blood will be way down. The violence will be way down. The profanity will be way down.
Oh yeah. Well, Disney will probably do like what they do in China. If there's blood, they'll just white it out. So, instead of actually seeing, blood splattering everywhere, it'll be like, I don't know, like liquid paper or something like that.
Think about that. There's been 7 writers or 7 people so far they've had to get. What does that tell you? Nobody wants to do it.
No, exactly. It's like what happened with Fantastic Four. How many people just did not want to do it?
Yeah.
Because why? Sue was going to be the leader of it all. She was going to be the heart and soul of the entire team. It's like, no, it doesn't work that way. You don't get it.
And look who is playing Reed Richards. Of course, he's going to do it.
How do you push around a guy named Mr. Fantastic?
Yeah,
how do you do that?
Well, except the guy that's
let alone the thing.
He'll let you because he's of the message. Yeah,
exactly. How can you push the thing around? You can't.
Many have tried, many have failed.
That's right. So, but you know what? I'm gonna say this. Maybe in a way, it's probably just for the best that there is no Blade movie coming out. I know.
He would have did a great job. He would have did a great job, I think, too.
Oh yeah. I mean, how old is Wesley Snipes now?
He's up there. You know what? If they want an older actor but not as old as Wesley, I'd get Jamie Foxx.
Oh,
good.
Bring Wesley Snipes back to be like the Whistler type character now. Like he's the old mentor giving the young Blade, I'd be super down for that. Like have him come back in some way.
I'd be okay with that.
Yeah.
But you know what? I mean, if Wesley Snipes ended up getting involved, it'd be like, yeah, no fools, this is gonna be done my way. So, and I'd be okay with that.
Yeah.
Because that I mean, he was famous before, but this really put him on the map. above and beyond. So let's see, John. The same way every girlfriend and wife pushes around their SO with the threat of no sex and the silent treatment.
She could probably get Mr. Fantastic to bend the way she wants.
Yeah, that's true. Why not? Freddie Wong back in the day replaced blood splatter with flowers or rose petals or something like that. I remember that.
Flower Warfare. That's a great rocket jump. That was a great video. Flower Warfare. I love that. That
was pretty good. But yeah, maybe just bring Wesley Snipes back. Yeah, he can play a different role, and you would certainly set the road straight on this.
He's not afraid to speak his mind. He would make sure shit's done his way.
Oh, but then again, the problem is he's a strong male, right? Yeah, can't have that. No, we can't have that. So, but like we said before, it's been in development for 5 years, and much like I've said, Campia also said it's getting to the point where it's laughable because it's so bad. And again, Blade has been in development for 5 years, and Mr. Ali was 45 years old when the project was first announced, but now he's 50.
Yeah, that part.
Dang.
People don't stand still. They're gonna keep aging while you take your time.
I know, right? Like, what did you
age out of the road?
Yeah. Oh, wait. While you guys are making up your mind, let me go into my Michael Jackson certified cryogenic freezer, and I'll wait around till you guys get your shit together. Right? It's not going to happen. It's just not going to happen. So Campia continues and says that maybe the most recent delay is a good thing. And Daniel at least said Marvel finally has the story locked down, which suggests a new script revisions may be for dialogue and scenes and such. If that's true, said Campia, maybe they are not in as bad shape as it seems. Well, I doubt that, because let's see. Shall we cite a few things? Captain America, Brave New World, or whatever the hell it's called now. Well, we mentioned it first again. Fantastic Four. How many characters have switched hands for whatever actor is going to be playing them? Quite enough, right? How many movies have been delayed? Let's see. And even though this is a Sony film, but Kraven the Hunter, which was supposed to come out like last year around Christmas time, and now has been delayed 3 times. Every Marvel production, every Marvel movie, whether on Disney Plus or a Disney movie, has been delayed. Well, can't put my finger on it, but something might be wrong. Can't imagine. So what happens when you're hiring subpar talent to try to make a blockbuster movie happen? They haven't proven themselves in the writing room. They haven't proven themselves in the directorial chair or anything like that. You're not getting it, Disney.
Now, this guy is a good actor, though. I think he would have did the role good. He would have done justice.
Oh, yeah.
They took 5 years to get the script right, when there's literally a whole trilogy about this guy already out there.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like, I don't want to hear, it's never been done, or we can't think of. It's like, come on, there's literally an entire trilogy already been made. There's comic books for days. There's comic books for days. Pick one. Pick a story and roll with it.
Now, if he's not going to be doing it, it sounds like he's out. He's done with it. He's not going to do it anymore. Just suggestion, I'd say he's only 6 years older. Bring in Jamie Foxx. If his health is fine again, Jamie Foxx is a monster in these films. And yeah, he's been in the Marvel films before, but you could bring him into this role too.
Electro. Yeah.
Jamie Foxx.
I hope he's still going to be Spawn, because I know that's been in the.
Oh, I want that so bad. So Todd
John Peterson. Yeah. John Peterson says, first day that Snipes says, my way or the highway, Disney would hand him the keys to the car. Yeah, exactly. 100%. That's exactly what would happen. It's like, yeah, well, we don't need you. Yeah, if you're going to be like that, screw you. Patawanami, I think I degraded more from 40 to 45. Now it's all downhill from here.
Right? You had me at my peak, and now you waited too long.
Exactly, right? I was in my
I was in my-
prime.
Yeah, I was in my golden years. I
My
could have been a
golden years of my
contender.
prime. Yeah.
Been a contender.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's not that age, it's the mileage. Yeah, that's right. There you go. Quoting
Right.
Indy right there. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I thought I thought subpar was good. That's golf, isn't it?
Yeah.
Exactly. But yeah, you wait around too long, people are gonna age, things are gonna happen, accidents happen, people pass away, mysteriously, it seems nowadays. Um, no, you can't wait. This is why people are waiting. This is why actors don't want to wait anymore for a possible job that may or may not come through. Nobody wants to wait. Nobody wants to sit on their ass, especially when they're used to working.
Well, look at
Nobody does.
Ron Perlman always wanted to do a Hellboy, another one, and they waited too long. To
Oh,
think about
bro.
It. Now
I wanted Hellboy 3 so bad. Guillermo del Toro's trilogy. I want it to end. I want his ending to it so badly.
Yeah.
Because that second movie was the ultimate cliffhanger to it. Man.
Yeah,
but they,
I know, right?
Perlman's kind of old for that now. So
yeah. Time is come and gone, sadly.
But I mean, that's what happens when you also take too long. You lose everybody's interest.
Yeah.
I mean, look at Avatar, for example. Now, I know it made a lot of money at the box office, the second movie, right? And I get that. But I mean,
I still haven't seen it.
But I mean, 10
okay,
really,
but no.
I don't care about those blue aliens. I wish James Cameron would make something else.
Yeah, I know, something a bit more horrific. But I mean, 10 years between movies. 10 years. I mean, do you really care anymore? Like, maybe the first movie was like, it's not bad. It's pretty good. It's all right. It's different.
Remember, it was also one of the first earlier 3D films out too. So it presented that.
But I mean, after 10 years, it's like, oh, you're back to this again? Well, I wish it was sooner. Maybe I would have been more pumped up.
That's how I felt with the Dumb and Dumber sequel. Like, they waited way too long, and it's like, oh, this isn't funny anymore. These jokes,
exactly.
You're like two 50-year-old guys making poop jokes. Like, it doesn't hit as hard when you were like 30. Like 20 years doesn't change the mood a little bit.
You gotta still be riding that proverbial emotional high. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Strike while the iron's hot. It's like, great, maybe we can eke out a third one or maybe even a second one. We'll try for a second one. If that does good, maybe we'll do a third. But
Top Gun's the only exception.
Yes, Top Gun is the only exception. 100%.
Well, they explain the distance of what it is. Which
yeah.
And then, no, exactly.
Yeah. But I mean, God, if people want to work, then people don't want to wait around. They'll move on.
That's not even a real image. Like 5 years of production, they couldn't even get like photography still of the main actor in his outfit because they never even got that far. 5 years, so we have to use like images created to make it look like he was in the outfit. Like, that's sad.
Yeah,
like we don't even have an actual look of the actor in the suit because they never even got that far. 5 years. What are you doing? Kicking around scripts for 5 years.
Yeah. Blade's fangs fly out mid spinning kick in fight. Damn, I'm getting too old for this shit. Yeah, exactly. Oh my God.
Gotta get fang dentures and
yeah, I was just about to say that. Yeah. Get fang dentures. Oh my God. So however, John Campea also adds that he believes Blade will continue without Mr. Ali. So, but now I'm at the point, he says, something I have denied before. I didn't believe it before, but I'm at the point where I'm going to say this. I do not believe that Mr. Ali is going to be playing Blade. Yet, no, I don't think so either. I think that within the next 2 months, we are going to get the infamous scheduling conflicts. Yeah. That always happens, right? Oh, he can't play because of scheduling. And he also added, this guy can only put his career on hold for so long. Exactly. It's 100% true. I know, right?
And what does he have to show for it? Nothing.
Exactly. When you put it like that, half a decade. When you say it like that, half a decade. half a decade. That's a long time, man.
It really is.
You can't. It's like if I was to sit on my arse and it's like, oh, well, they promised they'd call for a job. They said they were going to call. It's like, come on. Like somebody that would do that, you're a sucker. That's what you are, right? The YouTuber also made a point of stressing that he has no insider info on Mr. Ali leaving the role. It's just his personal opinion. I'm just saying, as a fan, I think I am at the point that I just don't believe Mr. Ali is going to be it, he explained. I think at some point he's going to go. What do you know, guys? It's been fun. I waited 5 years. I'm going to do something else. Yep, exactly.
Hey, respect to you, man. Like you waited long enough, dude.
Yeah,
that's right.
I ain't mad at you.
Yep, I wouldn't be waiting by the phone either.
All we have is concept art. This fan art.
It's fan art. That's all you got. Fan art. Let's look at the next one. Fan art, right? Fan art. Like it says on the bottom here. Like, there you go. Another fan art. Yeah, it's all just fan art.
Like, I like that one. That one's a cool poster. That looks really good. But yeah, it's like it sucks that there's literally no official anything.
No, nothing.
Like it is dead. It is dead. Like it is. Yeah, there's nothing.
Campia's co-host, Robert Meyer Burnett, also questioned how Blade would fit into the MCU. As how do you explain that the supernatural and the undead can connect it to things like the first Iron Man movie or the Eternals and Celestials when it's never been heard about, much like the X-Men before? Where did it all come from? If you are a vampire in this world and there are enough vampires in this world that you need a character like Blade, the question is, like the X-Men, well, where have they been? Right? Like it's like the Eternals, right? Where have you been like this whole time? Basically, if you're here to protect humanity against the deviants, well, Thanos was a deviant, or he's supposed to be, at least in the comic. What the hell were you doing for hundreds of years?
The Celestials' whole point is they need life to create their life. So what Thanos was doing was in complete contradiction to what they need. There'd be no way they wouldn't intervene. There'd be no way, because he's literally wiping out half the universe. That's half of your power supply.
Yeah,
exactly.
Why would you just sit by and let that happen? Yeah,
right. And if they're vampires, do the superheroes know about this? Do the Eternals know about this? Do the Celestials even know about this?
Wait. There's an easy way to explain it away, though.
Oh, okay.
The multiverse.
Yeah, the multiverse. That's right.
Simple. There you go.
It's all about the multiverse. Oh my God. Yeah. In 5 years, Joe Rogan made like 400 shows in that time. Yeah, exactly. Right.
I've got it. I know how they can explain vampires. So after the Thanos blip, when everybody came back, some people came back as vampires.
Oh,
and then that starts with vampires. Yeah, like some people came back with a weird mutation. We're vampires now. I have a sudden weird craving for blood, and I hate garlic on my pizza now.
Oh my God, yes. But yeah, and that's the one thing that really bugs me about the writing now, right? Like what we said before. Yeah, about the Celestials. It's like
they're just making it up as they go along.
Exactly. It's like when that movie came out, right? Everybody was asking, like, where the hell have you been then? Like the Avengers, like you had S.H.I.E.L.D. that monitored everything going on the planet Earth. And you mean to tell me that you couldn't even you didn't even know about the Eternals? Like, give me a break. It is so stupid. Oh, well, we just stayed hidden for like thousands of your years. Bullshit.
When they contradict themselves, because all the Eternals pop out and did help on certain events and showed their powers and everything.
God. Or like Doctor Strange, because like he's as supernatural as they come. You mean to tell me that he couldn't detect something in the ether of something supernatural going on and couldn't detect like werewolves and mummies and friggin'
wouldn't Thor just tell everybody about it too? Wouldn't Thor just tell him? Because the Asgardians would know. Odin would definitely know.
Oh yeah, definitely. Even Hydra would know, more than likely, right? Because I mean, vampires, they come from, oh, let me think here, Transylvania, which is like, Eastern Europe way back when, right? So Hydra, which was in Europe, especially during World War II, would have even probably known of such legends and stuff like that that the Red Skull probably could have used or something like that. Like, come on.
I think Hydra might have known about it and worked with them though. So
exactly, Rocco. You mean Hydra was monitoring everything on it? Yeah,
well,
that's right.
And you have that.
Exactly.
Then you have that special Wolf by Night, which introduced like the Man Thing, and then that werewolf guy. So they are saying that there are supernatural creatures like werewolves on Earth, so there could be vampires too. It's like,
now there's a film that was really underrated. I like that. That was so different, but yet unique.
Yeah.
You know what? I actually haven't seen Werewolf by Night.
Oh,
it's
I haven't
not
seen
bad.
that yet.
Yeah, it's really something. I mean, it's really good.
I've heard good things about it, so I just haven't had the time to watch it.
Elsa Bloodstone, and you get introduced to Man Thing. Man Thing looks pretty good. I do like the special effects on him.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then I'm gonna have to definitely give that a chance.
Yeah, it's like an hour or something. I would check it out.
Not long. It's really good.
Okay. Hey, Real White Nation Gaming, how's it going, dude? Nice to see you here, man. So he's out. He's looking at doing Jurassic World reboot. He ain't waiting around for Blade, and quite frankly, I don't blame him whatsoever. Yeah. No, exactly. Dude needs work. And if you want to work, you go find the work, right? You don't wait for work to come to you. You gotta work it, man. Gotta work it.
Sign on to a project and they're waiting 5 years to get it started. They're like, no, I'm done.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Padawannabe, Blade would have easily hunted certain mutants by now and have mistaken them for a vampire. Yeah, that's possible. So. But anyway, we've reached a certain segment of the show, and like I promised Snortopupus and a few others that were here earlier on, I got something for Star Trek fans today. Because I can't leave, Trekkies out in the cold. And especially how we always show a cartoon at the end of the show. Well, I mean, hey, this is no different. So for everybody out there, enjoy the cartoon before we sign off for the whole weekend. Enjoy.
Hey. Ah. Hey.
my baby. Hello, my ragtime gal.
And there you go.
Those poor red shirts. They don't even
I
get a
know,
second.
right?
Nobody's concerned.
Attack halfway walking. Oh,
Simon Pegg in his Shaun of the Dead shirt.
Oh man.
Got some red on you.
The dude red shirt with the walker just dies from a heart
Yeah.
attack.
The 4D chest, and then
Oh,
sleeping with a married
love it.
alien.
oh yeah. Oh
Oops.
yeah. That's right. It's dead,
Before you-
Jim.
Oh, God.
And I don't want Vince's that's like green about sleeping with that alien. That's right. So
Before you end it, I sent you a picture on the X. I don't know if you can play the video, but you might want to show that picture. I think this is the most amazing thing, and Mr. Ryan Reynolds presented it. Amazing. It's just, it's brilliant. It's brilliant.
are you talking about the popcorn bucket?
Yes. Oh my God.
Okay.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
but I'm buying it. I don't care. Oh my God. And if you haven't seen the video,
Okay.
oh,
I will
So
share
good.
this. Okay, so for the Deadpool movie, there's a special popcorn bucket coming out, and
Making fun
if
of
you
the
haven't
Dune
seen
one.
it, now you have. So now you can be eating out
there's
of
a tongue.
Wolverine's
There's actually
mouth.
a tongue.
Oh,
Yeah,
Watch the video. There's that Ryan Reynolds released a video of
Yeah.
pouring butter on his nose, like certain something on his face, and oh, he goes all out. It's amazing.
oh yeah. People are gonna take these buckets home.
Oh, I'm
oh
getting
yeah,
it.
exactly.
They're gonna be for
Things are
home
gonna
use.
Things are going to be doing
Video's
copious
amazing.
amounts of Deadpoolish kind of certain gestures to that face.
It's on Ryan Reynolds' own page. He released the video. It's only 40-some seconds long. Oh my God. It's
Oh
just
my!
totally just insinuating so many things in such a short span. It's like, oh, it's amazing. So good.
First the
There you
Dune
go.
cups, now
Now,
this.
now I have to take my
Well, he
girlfriend.
did
to
it,
see-
making fun of that. Yeah.
Now I have to take my girlfriend to see Deadpool versus Wolverine.
And get some popcorn.
Oh my god! I always wanted a popcorn bucket that pukes out popcorn. That's like
Yeah.
so fun. It is. Just,
And
My
watch the
God.
video when you get your own chance to. Oh, it's even suggestive to other things. Oh yeah.
There you go. Hey Steve. Yeah, my kind of action figure. Exactly. Making that O face. Oh. So there we go. Well, that being said, I guess Jason couldn't make it today, and Pop Culture Republic, dude, I hope your internet comes back, or
See you
at
next
least
Tuesday.
Yes.
you
yes,
get it
yes.
all sorted out and all that. We miss you, man. So just to let you know. So if you want to check out anything that Pop Culture Republic is doing, there's the link in the chat there if you want to check it out and check out his stuff. Yep, exactly. Good thing that the hole will fit.
Yeah, they made sure to make that
Huge.
an extra wide hole.
Exactly.
Case.
Maybe we can stuff a ghost pepper in it. So there we go. Yep, that's my new topper for my recycling can. Oh my god, that's a good idea. I never thought of that. Yeah, so Pop Culture Republic, if you want to check him out, go check him out. There's a link to his channel. And Appion, what do you got going on, my dude?
Yeah, so today I'm bringing back the Treehouse live stream hangout streams that I haven't done in like 6 months. Gonna do episode number 18 where we're just gonna chill and talk about whatever we want. free discussion, just a few hours of chilling. So you guys are invited if you want to come hang out at 3:00. I'm going to start. So about an hour from now where I'm
Right
at.
on.
So 1 hour from now. And then, I'm going to be watching Atlas with Carla Burton on Sunday. We're going to dive into the J-Lo
Oh boy.
Titanfall movie that I've heard so much great things about.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then, and then on my new channel, Two Guys Talking, that we just launched, we were putting out some videos. Got a Clone Wars video on there, and then I'm going to put a shorter video on there today. So that's pretty much it.
That's already exploded.
Yeah, it's
With,
doing
lots
well.
of
So
subs already.
yeah, I really wanted to see how many of my subs, really like those videos and just want that content. So now it's got its own separate channel just for that.
There we go.
And there's Rocco the Brave manning the helm over there.
Nice.
Thank you, hello. Or that's me typing hello. You never know. It's one of the two of us.
Oh,
right?
mystery typer.
Yeah. But yeah, man, thanks for having me. It was fun chatting today about stuff.
Yeah, totally, man.
Is Atlas based after Titanfall? Really?
No, it just looks like it because she's like driving a Titan type thing.
Oh.
And in the commercial, the Titan has like a nuclear self destruction, kind of like in Titanfall, how like the core can blow up, then you got to get out of the blast radius. And like they show that in the trailer. I'm like, that's Titanfall.
Because I love mechs and I love Titanfall too. Titanfall 2 is amazing.
Yeah. Some people say it's a secret rom-com though, so watch out.
Oh,
we talked about them rom-coms.
Oh my.
What was she in with Matthew McConaughey? Like The Wedding Planner? It's gonna be The Wedding Planner 2 with mech.
Oh God.
Yeah, just stick a mech in there. I'm happy. There you go.
Yeah, as long as He-Man's in it. Oh, He-Man's the mech. That's right. So
the mech pushes He-Man. Just push his little head.
Exactly. And our geeky classic leftist Tom Centrist.
Yes. Things busy, keeping busy. Starting to spread my wings. Been on a few other shows, just randomly. Actually, Jason had me on one of his shows there this past week. It was fun. I'll definitely check everybody else's show. Just getting my time scheduled with everybody. It's a thing. Trying to getting to know more people in the community. I'm liking this community. It's just good people. You know what I mean? It's fun to hang out with cool people and talk nerdy stuff. It really is. It's awesome. It's just fun. So, and me and Jessica, she's going to be on my show now. Where she's going to. I figured I'm still not going live yet because there are different things. I'm still learning. Still got nerves going on live myself. So she said she'd actually do my show with geeky stuff. And like, okay. So we're working on new episodes. Working on my book. I actually, so thousands of photos. When you go back in your photos, you're like, I have thousands of photos I have to go through. But it's looking good. I'm starting to separate them for different projects, and now I'm just keeping busy my photography. And hopefully, if I get my grant in a week or two, I can work on my short horror film too as well. So
yes,
we'll wait and see. Fingers crossed.
Nice.
Fingers crossed.
Awesome. Oh, I'd love to hear that. God, I hope that goes
Go
good.
watch the 40-second short with Ryan Reynolds in that bucket thing. You'll see what I mean. It's not for kids. He just, it's funny. The hidden jokes in that about that bucket, and you can know he's the one who filmed it. You know, almost guarantee he did.
Oh my God. Oh, I can just imagine. I'm gonna have to see that pretty soon. And also, seeing how on Fridays we do have our segment with Steve, with Rancor Steve, his thoughts from the throne. If you guys also want to check out his show, Manorama, and you know what? Hey, if you're even into a little bit of kind of like an ASMR kind of Lego build kind of thing, then you can check him out. I would suggest check him out on Rumble, because Rumble is more of a free speech kind of thing. But hey, he's also on YouTube as well. And show him some love. So what his channel is all about is Manorama is basically, it's kind of like what this channel is, right? Trying to take back pop culture. But the thing is, like, when we talk about, how they're retconning everything, how they're trying to make, the women take center stage instead of, like, most of the men or something like that, or they make them look kind of stupid or dopey or dumpy or, whatever, right? It's not against women per se. It's just how they're, like, dumbing down our heroes, especially the male ones and stuff like that. What Rancor Steve does with Manorama is he's trying to bring back manhood to a generation. Yeah, to a generation who really don't know what it's like to be men, right? Or basically beta cucked men, right?
Yeah.
Not like back in the day when when men were men. I mean, come on. We had our Stallones, we had our Schwarzeneggers, we even had our Bruce Willises and men, right? And this is what
Jean-Claude
Rank
Van
was
Damme.
exactly. Jean-Claude Van Damme, he was good.
That man could do the splits like the best of them.
You go into
Exactly.
wrestling. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Stone Cold was a man.
Oh,
man.
Stone Cold, dude. Hell yeah.
Ultimate man. Like,
And
pick
the-
on his boss, didn't give a crap. It's like, just, yeah.
And the man himself, Chuck Norris.
Yeah.
So-
So,
And he's got a movie coming out soon too, right? Which is really awesome. But the thing is with Manorama, it's like basically trying to help men become men again. And that's what his channel is all about. And it's a very worthwhile, worthy thing to do, because a lot of us are probably too focused maybe on pop culture stuff, and we're losing what it's essentially like to be men again, right? So if you can, check out his channel. Check him out on Tuesday nights, which would be 7 o'clock Pacific, which would be 10 Eastern, I believe.
yeah, it's 11
on-
Atlantic. I'm usually up to 1 on the shows, but you know what? It's worth it for me. Because
Yeah. And we talk about things like, hey, we have some funny segments on that show too with Ray Gorseev, like Don't Be That Guy, where we find basically simps, and we'll point out the simps. It's kind of like stupid news here, right? Don't be a simp, basically, or don't be that guy. And then on top of that, hey, he ends off the show with tip of the hat, where we look back on some prolific gentlemen, whether they be in entertainment, whether they be in I don't know, like say UFC,
Nikolai Tesla.
exactly, some prolific men throughout history that do really manly things. And
don't forget the other
what they
segment
do.
that breaks poor Canadian Spider-Man's brain sometimes.
Oh yeah, that's right. Where you got to pick out the
Andre-
trainee. Yeah. So we'll just put it that way. Yeah. It's fun. It's fun. You guys might like it. So check it out on Rumble or on YouTube, and and be a man again. Sort of Snorter Poops knows all about that. So
Don't give $40,000 to an OnlyFans chick. Then she goes on
exactly.
vacation with her boyfriend.
Exactly. Like we
People
covered on that
posted-
stupid news.
This
Yeah,
was
that would-
fair. Steve was nice enough. He knew you and he invited me on, and now I'm a regular on that show. I've been on Jason. It's getting to know good people in this community. They're just generally good people. That's what I like. And there's other people, not so good people, but it's generally, I'm finding it's just good people, and it's cool to get to know good people. And he's got a good message. Seriously, that's the show. That's
Message.
Message.
That's a real message.
And also, I don't know what held up Jason today, but I'm sure he's probably pretty busy too. So if you guys want to as well, check out 540 Studios.
Busy man.
Like Thomas
Yeah,
just mentioned, and give him a shout. And if you're going to any of his channels, tell him it's a Comic Relief Crusader raid. So, or a CRT raid. There you go. So, but guys, that's it for us today. Thank you very much for stopping on in and having a laugh with the rest of us. Thanks to all the 23 people that are watching on X and all of you guys here on Rumble and on YouTube. We really appreciate you guys joining in and having fun with us, because that's what this channel is all about. Just having the fun. So,
And on your behalf, everybody on X, don't forget to subscribe to Rumble and or YouTube if you get the opportunity.
exactly. That's right. Because if something happens to this channel, let's say, for example, what happened with Chado on X, or even what recently happened with Loki, preventing him from doing his live show this morning. Like, apparently YouTube was like, no, you must have said something that was wrong, and we're gonna suspend you for I think like 24 hours or something like that. Yeah, don't even know why. But so in case something happens, then that's why I got the YouTube or the Rumble channel. So
See, I'm just getting to know him, but he's cool stuff. He's cool stuff.
he is really cool. So
Yeah.
if you guys, if something happens to this channel, then also, again, there is the Rumble link. And on top of that, we'll also still do things on X. But you guys have a great weekend. And remember,
Be excellent to each other. And party on, dudes!